Do you remember the good old days when you played on zombie servers? There is a zombie mod where you need to survive during a round after the first infection. Or zombie escape where you need to escape obviously from zombies. And if you don't make it in time, you will be bitten. This is a wonderful mode with perfect balance. So here we are talking about zombies in Counter-Strike series. How was it invented by enthusiasts on goldSRC and became official after years? This is 2Pizza and we will answer these questions. But first you have to smash the subscribe button. Original creator of zombie mod is Apophis. The first release was in 2004 and it was buggy, so nobody used it. And then Counter-Strike community developed a few mods, but most important are firstly Biohazard, which was mostly created by Cheap Suit in 2008, and 3 months later Merciless released second Zombie Plague mod. All of the mods was changing day by day and becoming more entertaining. Modders added new features and game modes. In classic mode there was a player who was randomly infected by T-virus after preparation time. Yes, zombie mod was truly inspired by Resident Evil franchise. All other players had at least 30 seconds to hide and barricade somewhere on the map. Zombies had tons of HP and infected humans by one click. Humans had powerful weapons with extended ammunition and useful grenades. Zombie escape mode takes place on maps with ZE prefix. You have a short preparation time, and then after the first infection you just have to run through the map and not get bitten by zombies. This mode is very entertaining and variable, so even in CSGO it had many players. Zombie Plague mode had a few variations and expanded the number of playable zombie classes and characters. Nemesis. One random player turns into powerful zombie boss and fights with a whole server of humans. Survivor. One random player stays human with infinite ammo and extended amount of HP, but every other player becomes a regular zombie. Multi-infection. A few players become zombies and try to take over humanity. Swarm. Half of the players turn into zombies and the other half become immune to the virus, and they all start to fight. Plague. Nemesis and regular zombies fight with survivors. Write to the comments if you know more modes. The beauty of the mod was its customization. On different servers you could see different modes and custom weapons. The thing is, gameplay mechanics were much different from the classic Counter-Strike, so original maps could barely fit zombie mods, and the community started to modify and even create maps. When I was a kid, I found out about Counter-Strike 1.5 and 1.6. For me, it was just a boring first-person shooter. I didn't want to play it, because GTA Vice City at that moment was much more entertaining for me. After a while, I got my first internet connection and tried to find a cool server in 1.6. I saw mystery title like Zombies 18+ or something like that. Then I connected. Server resources started to load. I was looking at the dark screen, and after 5 minutes, when downloading was about to end, I was scared by the unexpected sounds of zombies. Video games on old engines are really creepy, and Counter-Strike is not an exception. Everything that I saw on my screen was beyond my imagination. I was shocked, scared and interested at the same time. Hundreds of hours I've spent on custom zombie mod with bots. Counter-Strike Source came out in 2004, and community was looking forward to a new version of zombie mod. Zombie Reload team started developing Zombie Escape a few days after the release of Source. In 2007, Cold Fire released zombie mod. Unlike the old engine, Source brought fresh gameplay mechanics. For example, now you could fight on a huge map with 65 slots on any server. All objects could be moved or destroyed. New particles, new graphics and really cool custom models. What could be more pleasant? This mod was just like a port to CSS from 1.6. In 2008, Grayscale released a mod called Zombie Reloaded. According to posts on Allied Modders, this interpretation became a successful replacement to buggy Zombie mod. Through the years, Zombie Reloaded was changing and successfully upgrading. Some enthusiasts still support their zombie servers. Fact of the day: Valve announced official zombie mode before CSGO release in 2012. After the release of CSGO, Valve just forgot about it. Also in 2013, Zul, Zuki and Trezeroic released the zombie extermination mod for Counter-Strike Source, but it didn't become popular. Later, Valve released CSGO, so these guys recreated the mod for a new chapter. Zombie extermination mod was created for lonely players who don't wanna fight with others and just shoot zombies controlled by bots. As same as Left 4 Dead, but free to play and playable on Counter-Strike maps. When YouTubers talk about zombies in Counter-Strike, they don't mention this mod, but now you know about it. Zombie escape was the most common in CSGO, because everybody wanted to move through the map without sitting in corners. Counter-Strike Zombie mod was loved by audience from Asian countries, so local developers started a new era in zombie history of Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike Online, Korean spin-off by Nexon Studio, released in 2008 and had native zombie modes: Escape, Zombie House, Hero, Mutation, Darkness, Original, Zombie War, Zombie Giant and Zombie Files. And that's not all. Counter-Strike Online 2 was the next version of Korean spin-off, released in 2013 and was like an upgraded version of the first chapter. Look at this amount of game modes. Counter-Strike Nexon Zombies, third CS version by Nexon, and it's still being supported by developers. By the way, it's accessible on Steam and was rebranded to Counter-Strike Nexon Studio. Being created on goldSRC engine, this game was very popular in 2014 when I found it. Being a poor guy from Kazakhstan at that moment, I was glad that Steam had a free-to-play version of Counter-Strike. It has many zombie modes, custom skins, weapons, exclusive maps and a new interface, which reminds me of an old FPS called Point Blank. It's worthy of mention that Zombie mod inspired many developers from around the world to create their own games on Source engine. Zombie Panic Source, Codename Cure, Brain Bread 2, Contagion, No More Room in Hell and game modes in Garry's mod. Why did so many people stop playing zombie servers? The first reason is routine. When you play as a zombie, your goal is to infect as many people as you can, but it's not easy, because everyone either runs away or barricades themselves, and you don't have a time to simply touch them, so you have to play with your teammates. Through hours of gameplay, people who spend much time on the server know everything and play easily against rookies. Also, they could buy some privileges for real money, like double XP, exclusive guns, functions, and etc. So it made it really hard to start to play on zombie servers for regular players. A possible reason why this mode started dying is that people have grown up and just played this game enough. In fact, zombie modes were upgraded through the years, even at this moment, but no one noticed. Developers add more different classes. For example, the builder has to barricade himself as much as possible during the preparation time before first infection. Previously, that feature wasn't possible in CS 1.6 because of engine limitations. If you have never played Zombie mod, you have to try it. After all, you can get a huge emotional experience, or emotional damage. Anyway, zombie mods are really unique and have their own history. CS2 has a zombie escape mod too, created by Source2 ZE team. According to gameplay videos on YouTube, particles and graphics of Source2 make it enjoyable. Also, thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Probably we missed something and forgot to mention it. The most informative comment will be pinned under the video.